Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 12 of your Texas Rangers franchise mode. As in today's episode, we're going to be getting through the offseason, finishing up, and probably getting to the draft. As we went through a big free agency, as we're trying to sign right now Ketel Marte and Lance Lynn onto the team, which will help the offense immensely. And signing Lance Lynn, I mean, will make us the same kind of rotation, which I'm kind of thinking maybe we don't. But when you have so much strong pitchers like Eduardo Rodriguez and like Boraki and like Pablo Lopez, you really don't need to worry about it too much. And then also having Hans Kraus on the team, who's going to be developing into a huge pitcher, I think, for the team, right? I think one big focus is, of course, the bullpen, which we will focus on once we get the players that we want to get to. We are going to have to get organized the 40-man roster once we... And the Rangers, oh, wow, that's right quick. Ketel Marte signed right away, which is just absolutely perfect. That was like legit 2 days after we offered him the contract. He decided to sign with the team, and same with Lance Lynn. He also signed with the Texas Rangers as well, so we got the two players that we wanted to get in Lance Lynn and the big Ketel Marte, which will be massive for the team. Now, this is how the lineups are going to look, which I think is going to look pretty damn good. If I say so myself, because I'm pretty sure Villar, Villar is a center fielder as well. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I think whoever has the most arm strength is going to be best for that position. Yeah, okay. So, Villar. Anyways. Oh, fuck. We didn't change it. So, there... Oh, fuck. Wrong person here with Marte. So with Marte being added to the team, I feel like he goes right up there because he has such good contact. Like, legit, this fucking man is so great at contact, and not just that, power, right? This guy could be a big home run guy for the team, and then that makes us deeper hitting core rise. Like, this is a very... I love how we're so cheap, but we don't spend very much money. Right, like we've signed players to decent contracts that will not kill us too badly, and we have a lot of guys that are developing right now as well. So this is our bench. I think we tried to trade away Cameron Rupp because, I mean, 1.1 million. How much money do we got now? Like 1.93. So that's not too bad. You also add Lance Lynn to the rotation. I think Lance Lynn adds in some extra credibility for this team, but I think he's going to go there. Pablo Lopez is going to go right up there, kind of change things up a little bit, because Boraki was a huge pitcher for us, same with Pablo Lopez, so hopefully those guys will do good for the team. But bench-wise, Nick Solak we're probably not going to give a contract to, so we're only going to have Josh Jung, which has not really been developing. Hopefully he will have a big development year this year, but he will have to stay up on the roster. Same with Carlos Velez. Hunter Cole, I think we could send him down. He's kind of a guy that probably won't be using. Martinez and Cameron Rupp, which I want to trade away in the first place anyways, because he's just not a player I want to keep on the team. So should just trade just somebody that can lower our salary cap and just get a couple fucking dumb players. There we go. That sounds like a good deal. So, with Sam Huff coming back to the team, of course, we are going to be having to get a couple players to kind of play depth for us. And so catching-wise, we need a catcher, and that's an obvious choice. We're going to need a big catcher. Not a Gary Sanchez, but somebody that can kind of be that big guy like Manny Pina. I was kind of talking about maybe bringing him back after the type of year he had for Texas, playing so well and being that veteran and that kind of thing. But I was thinking kind of going for somebody that's not as good as a Sam Huff. Like, we need to play him this year. I don't want to be always having to replace him or whatever. Just somebody that could be a nice depth guy like a Buster Posey who has that good arm strength and stuff like that, just in case we need a guy that could be that veteran guy for the team. Buster Posey, I think, is going to be good for just a year contract. I know it's not close to home, but you could possibly win a championship here. And I'm going to offer you that. So, with Buster Posey kind of being in, because right now, the players I don't want on the team, I think Martinez, has to play this year. I think that's kind of his morale. He wants to be playing this year. He kind of wants to be more of a platoon. He also needs to sign that contract to get back on the fucking team, so he's not so angry anymore. But he needs to play on the team, obviously. Hunter Cole, on the other hand, I don't think we're going to be really worried about him too much. Oh, fuck, we just put him on waivers. Fuck, whatever. Okay, so we're not going to need Hunter Cole as much, so once he, of course, drops down. we're only going to be having Josh Jung, Carlos Velez, and Julio Pablo Martinez. So only 3 guys that are going to be on the main roster. And, of course, Nick Solak gone. So that leaves us with 22 open positions, which I think we can fill it out by the pitching rotation because we're going to need a left-handed pitcher, which there was no kind of depth players. I mean, we could sign a Roldis Chapman. I would not mind signing him because that's a good fucking pitcher right there. If you could get him going, and he's a good left-handed. He's a really good left-handed pitcher. I think if you get him going, he would be a nice pitcher to sign for that left-handed core there. So I think we're going to go with the Roldis Chapman. But for depth, I don't really think we could really sign. We could sign another bullpen guy. So you sign Chapman, that's 23. You sign another one, that's 24. You have your late relief pitcher, that's 25. So that leaves you with 3 open spots to add to your lineup. So with Josh Jung, Velez, and Martinez, that leaves us up with 3 open possibilities. So we got a left-handed, we got a center field, right fielder, and we got Josh Jung. So we need some infielders. We definitely need an infielder that could do most of the stuff that we need him to do, and hit the ball. That's a big thing for me, and I need people to be able to come in and be able to hit the fucking ball. That's a big thing for me. If we, Rognan Odor. He's just such a shitty fucking hitter, though. He can hit home runs, but fucking anything else, no, he can't do that. But he's too expensive of a guy that we, Cesar Hernandez. Now, with him, you probably want to play every day. That's an expectation for sure. Jackson Profar, a very good left-handed contact, and he can see that ball very good. Not too bad. I think, and he can play everywhere. First baseman, third baseman, this guy could play everywhere for the team. Good contact. I think he could be a perfect guy for the team. Probably not going to be an everyday player, but a 1-year contract for a cheap deal, $6.7 million for Jackson Profar could be a perfect bench player for the team this year. So that adds on to with the contract that we already just signed with Chapman. So Profar, Chapman, and Buster Posey. So that means we have 1 more spot for 1 more player, and I think another infielder would do us good. A speedy guy for the team I think would be nice. Because with only really Martinez being the only other speedy guy, maybe Velez maybe with a bit of speed, we could use another speedy guy to kind of come into the team. Somebody that could be cheap, not too expensive. We don't need anybody that's going to rip us off the wall and be super duper expensive. But somebody that's good at stealing. So almost this Roger Dominiz guy. But not the greatest speed in the world, though. So we need to find somebody that's a little bit better than that. Ryan Healy, those are too low of overalls. Shortstops are pretty fast. They kind of need to be. Elvis Andrus, that would be a nice pickup. Another Texas Ranger legend. Nobody there either. Fuck, there's barely anybody. Where the fuck is all the speed at, boys? Maybe we'll have to do a trade to pick up somebody that's speedy for the team. Brian Buxton would be perfect. Because there is fucking nobody. Chris Taylor, I mean, that's not too bad at speed. But it's not the fastest that I think a player can really run for. Fuck, there's barely anybody that we could fucking pick up that would be nice for the fucking team. Like, Jesus Christ. Got offered a couple people some contracts, but now there's fucking nobody to pick up for some speed. What the fuck? Yeah, none of the first basemen are going to be... We've seen some guy. We got Wilmer Diffo. Dominiz is the best guy that you could really pick up. And I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because he has good contact. I mean, just a good kind of depth pickup that you don't have to really sign too much money to. And if you find somebody else later on, then perfect. You sign somebody else later. So, Luis Severino going to the Diamondbacks, someone that's not in our division. The Atlanta Braves, that's somebody not in our division, so that's good. Seth Logo going to the Padres. The Yankees signed back Gary Sanchez, good for them. Brandon Lowe going to the Cubbies. So the Rays lose a bunch of players gain a bunch of good players, I guess. Overall, Chapman signs with the Rangers. Perfect, stop simulating. And we should be able to have everybody else on the team now. Yes, so Buster Posey's in there. And Jackson Profar, perfect. The 2 guys that we really wanted on the team. I mean, I really don't give a shit what he wants. We are a good team now. I think this really kind of cements our kind of status with the team. Of course, we still need to get another pitcher in Chapman. Look at that. He is very, very happy he's on the team. He wants to be a closer, but he can fuck off. Jose Leclerc he's our man. He's been our man for the past two seasons, and we locked him out to a pretty good contract. So now maybe what happens if we do throw Aroldis Chapman there? Is he going to get happier? 5+ more? That's not too bad. But I think right now, Leclerc and Chapman, that's a pretty good fucking combination. And then we need to sign another left-handed pitcher, I feel. One more wouldn't be too bad to add to the list of closing pitcher. And Will Smith, another oldie. Maybe we can make him into a good pitcher here in Texas, and I feel like we could. Just another year deal. Nothing too special there, Will Smith, but 7.2. That makes us pretty broke, but I feel like it's just a thing that I think is going to work out perfectly for the team. So that means we can only get 2 more guys on the list. So I think it's going to be Hernandez. We need to get yonder Mendez on the team. So Hernandez and Mendez. Hernandez and Mendez. That's funny. Hernandez and Mendez need to be added to the 40-man roster. So him and Mendez, him onto the 40-man roster. Perfect. That's the way we want it. And then Will Smith will be the last piece to the team. And then we can... Will Smith decides to eject and go to the Mets. That kind of fucking... That's a kick in the nuts. We do still want to pick up a left-handed pitcher, but the problem is there's fucking nobody out here. So we're going to have to wait until we see maybe some deals that we can make with some people, because right now there's no left-handers that we could possibly pick up. So we're gonna have to wait on that. That's something that we're gonna just have to wait on, which I'm fine with. So let's just keep getting to her. Let's send to free agency too. Maybe we could see somebody, Sean Manaea, going to the Mets. Dodgers signing Fulmer. That is not in our division, I don't think, right? I don't think that's in our division. I don't remember what our divisions are. I barely fucking remember. I know we have Oakland Athletics and shit. Diamondbacks signed Buxton. Red Sox signed Jose Barrios. Red Sox signed Clevenger. Holy fuck. They signed Talon, and oh my god. What the fuck, Red Sox? Holy fucking shit, guys. You guys are on fucking cocaine or some shit? Like, Jesus Christ, my god. They're fucking looking to rip teams apart, for fuck's sakes, with just their pitching. Can these motherfuckers sign or some shit? We gave them a contract. Oh, you want more money, motherfucker? Okay. Jesus, I didn't think you wanted more money. How about we give you like 400K? You, Sam Huff, a little bit lower, 360K. And then everybody else I really don't give a shit about. There we go. Yeah, I think we're all ready to continue going here. I don't think we really need to sign anybody else. So let's continue the free agency. Andrew Benintendi going to the Phillies. Some big free agencies going around here, boys. Sam Huff still hasn't signed his fucking contract. Hopefully he fucking will, because I really don't feel like losing my man Sam Huff right now. I was just checking if he's in free agency, because if he is, then I'm going to be fucking panicking a shit ton here, man. Like, if he leaves the fucking team, that's my life right there, man. All players, yes, I would like to stop simulation. Is Sam Huff signed? Yes. Sam Huff is signed, so we're all good to continue free agency here, guys. So let's see what else is out there. See if there's any good players that maybe we could sign that dropped. No, nobody, of course. We could sign Mike Minor and make him a bullpen guy. And make him our maybe our late relief pitching guy. I wouldn't mind doing that. He's not going to be part of the rotation, which he's going to be pissed. But he's going to make a good, decent amount of money to be kind of a bullpen guy for the team. So I feel like that wouldn't be a bad pitcher to kind of pick up for the team. And then we could see Rangers. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough money? Are we that fucking broke right now? It's just we don't have enough money to get him. Can we go cheaper then? Just 1 year at like 5.7? Can we do that? Can we afford that? Maybe? No, okay. No. Michael Brantley going to the Rays. Corey Nebel going to the White Sox. for LL Jimenez, so pretty good straight up, just 1-for-1 deal. So we might need to pick up somebody here at this Rule 5 draft. What did the Pirates give us? What the fuck? Why weren't we able to view the offer? What the fuck? What in the fuck? Rule 5 draft, baby. Let's see what there is in the Rule 5 draft. See if we could maybe get anybody kind of nice for the team. We'll have to see after having a big killer year that we had this year. Some really good prospects, but of course we're kind of a good team, so we really don't want to pick up. Oh my god, there is some really good pitchers, and that's a left-hander. I am already liking that. That's getting my juices a-flowing right now, boys. I am really liking that player because of the fact that he is almost ready to go and be a good pitcher for the team. I don't think it would be a bad idea to go after somebody like that to maybe get this team a little bit boosted up in David Peterson. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If we can find somebody speedy as well, I would definitely would be interested in going after him and picking up somebody that would be nice and speedy, almost like a Jacob Armia there. That's not too bad. Scott's very fast as well. Connor Scott, 75. And he's good at fielding. That's not too bad. And he's an A potential guy. If you could fucking pick up a steal of a guy there and just kind of go after him, I think maybe that's a guy that we go after. But for right now, I think I want to go after David Peterson. He could be a late relief guy for us. Maybe could be a possible bullpen guy for us. So David Peterson, we're picking you for the Rule 5 draft. And could be a cheap guy for the team. I'm just thinking that could be a big factor for the team. And I want Connor Scott. He's a nice potential guy. Fucking speedy as shit. I think he could be a very nice depth speedy guy for the team. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Maybe he could potentially be a guy that takes over on the main roster, right? You never fucking know. So those two guys add into the roster. That's going to be really, really nice. I'm excited about that. Adding David Peterson to the roster. We'll see how he does. And also adding, of course, what's his face? I think we might even maybe be able to use Tim Laker this year too. We might see on that, see how he does. Anyways, and also getting this man right here in Connor Scott. I think that's going to be a nice fucking, and look how much he's developing right now, man. Like, he's developing a lot. So I think with Connor Scott and his speed, I think that's going to be a nice developing point for that man right there. And I'm really excited to see how well he will do. View offer from the Giants. So they want Sherpton Aspitall and Tim Laker for our for their shortstop, and what's his face, Marco. What the fuck is this type of deal, you dumb fuck? So you're giving us a guy 56 overall, a potential fucking player for two of my best studs on the team. You could suck my fat cock, you dumb bitch. Get out of here, dude. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, fucking motherfucker, man? You trying to steal a fucking contract away from me, bitch? Get the fuck out of my face, dude. Jesus Christ. No renewable contracts. Alright, let's get to spring training, baby. Yes, spring training. Just give me another spring training. Yes, go. There we go, baby. Off season's done. Let's get this season underway. Similar regular season, motherfucker. Let's get this going. Right 9th, contact 6th. Look at all that. Defense 21st this season. Not as best as it used to be, but we are gonna be fixing up the lineups here right quick. We only have 26 spots. Okay, so that's understandable. So, who the fuck is this Jonathan Hernandez guy? He's on the fucking. We're moving him down to AAA. Okay. Brady Singer. Yes, AAA. Colby Allright, I don't think he's ready yet. Fuck, he needs to go through waivers, though, for fuck's sakes. Are you shitting me? You shitting me? Yes, we're going to have to do it. He's not ready to play up on the main roster yet. And hands crossed, we're moving you up, and hopefully that morale will put you up to 76 with playing in that rotation. David Peterson, yes, everybody for the our pitching rotation looks nice. Bullpen-wise, Luke Farrell. I do not need Luke Farrell up here. Of course, he's a fucking god. Fucking damn it. Tim Laker, I think right now the best bet is just to have him playing in AAA right now and have him playing there will be our best bet. Catching with Buster Posey and Sam Huff, both 78 overall. Sam Huff's going to get a big year this year. Thomas Fox, yes. Orlando Larry, yes. Him, he could just go down to the AA, and him down to the not AAA, AA. Oh, fuck off, bitch. AA. There we go. Jackson Profar, Luis Arezou, yes. Dominique was going to be a fast guy, but we're going to be having Connor Scott instead. So I think he could just play in the AAA, and same with him. Sherpin Aspitall. Oh, I don't care about satisfied. I think Josh Jung really needs some time to but I don't want to start Hospital yet. I feel like Hospital needs another year down in the... Oh, but he's going to have to pass through waivers. I can't take that risk because right now he's a very good developing player for the team. So we're going to have to play him this year. That's just going to be the way that it's going to have to be this year. Fuck's sakes. God damn it. Carlos Vlez, we're going to be playing him this year. That's going to be a guarantee. He's going to be up on the MLB team this year. We're going to be playing him. Julian Martinez, we wanted him to play as well because he's just a very big player for the team. So we need to move him up to the MLB. That's an obvious choice there. And then Hunter Cole, he's going to be going down as well. We do need to sim a couple fucking days, but we need to sign some depth players right now as well. So we got to get that done. Is there any other left-handed pitchers that we can maybe pick up for depth on this team? Because we fucking need it, man. We need to do some kind of trade. What's in the train block right now? Not on our train block. View train block. Nobody. Fucking hell, man. God damn it. Why is there nobody open? Like, there's nobody available. Who has, like, a stacked kind of bullpen here? Because we need to find somebody that has a fuck ton of pitchers that can give us a couple. Nobody really has a stacked bullpen like what we do. Like, we have a loaded up fucking bullpen, man. We're juiced to the max, baby. We're ready for a fucking deep playoff run. Fuck, there's nobody, bro. Fucking, I guess we really don't have any room to fit anybody anyways, so we're not going to worry about it too much anymore. We do need a bunch of bullpen guys, so let's go after a couple of just little contract ones. There you go. David Hernandez, 1 year. Yep, there you go. Darren O'Day, 1 year. There you go. Brian Shilter. There you go. Miguel, actually, we really don't need everybody. We do need a couple depth catchers for the team. Not him. Yeah, him, sure. That sounds good. There you go. And then one lower guy. Winston Coleno. Yeah, there you go. Some depth hitters here. There you go. And Ben Paulson. Nice. Some secondary guys. No, he's too fucking much. Too fucking much. There you go. Cheap. That's fucking perfect. Third baseman. There you go. Go back to second baseman. We'll add another one on there. There you go. Shortstop. We'll add another guy here. There you go. Ryan Goins. Too much. Tejada. There you go. Left fielder. Actually, right fielder I would like. Palio. No. Ortega. No. Woodrow. Yep. And Johnson. Yep. There we go. That should have filled the roster in quite a bit. We are going to have to send down some dumb motherfuckers that, when signed with the team, played up in a higher role, which we really do not need. So you down on the AAA. You down to AA. You down to AAA. There we go. Now we're filled out in AA, so we could move down some guys down to AA and have them playing down there. Like him, AA. Him, AA. There we go. Perfect. Then we just need to get rid of a couple more players on the MLB roster, and then we should be all good to go. Do we need to sign down anybody else that I'm forgetting about or anything? Profar, no. Guzman, no. McAllister, AA. Darren O'Day, AA. So we're sending him down. So we're all good to go. We should be good to go with everyone that should pass through waivers and shit. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of a couple players on the 40-man roster. That's we could easily do that. Sort. Daniel Johnson, remove off a 40-man roster. What? Why can't we move? For fuck's sakes, we're on the maximum amount of fucking... What? Oh my god, why can't we get rid of anybody? For fuck's sakes, what the fuck is going on, man? I've never had this type of fucking problem before. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What the fuck is gonna happen now? I swear to God, if we fucking lose anybody. Fucking hate this stupid fucking game. Fuck off, cunt. Yes, fucking fix the fucking lineups for me then, you dumb fucking cunt. Fucking assholes. I just wanted to make my own fucking lineups. This game has to be a dick. And I just turned off something too for fucking management. Everything should be manual. Everything should be fucking manual. I swear to God, if I see something that's not manual, I'm gonna fucking kill this fucking game. Okay, so we can fix this fucking roster now if I'm correct. So Hans Kraus, yes. All these motherfuckers here, I want you all. Yes. Him, yes. Him, yes. Him, yes. 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 Yes, yes. Yes, yes. No. Are we just, we don't have enough room for him? And Julio Martinez? Instead of Shurton, but if we send him down, okay, so we're just not going to have to be able to use Martinez. It's not cool, but I mean, he didn't really play too much last year, and he was kind of shitty. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Okay, so let's do the lineups here. So, oh my God. What the fuck is this shit? Why in the fuck? Okay, so it's just because we need to have him. We don't want Shurton. He's not ready yet. Shurton Aspinall hasn't even really did anything on this fucking team yet. He's going to be fucking brand new on this fucking team. So, Ketel Marte, I want you there because you're a good contact hitter. So, Villar, Arezu, Marte, Gallo. I want Aquino as our DH. That's an obvious choice as our DH right behind Gallo. And then Ahmed Rosario. And then Santana. And then Guzman. And then Sam Huff. That's the way I want this hitting core. This is how I think it's going to work. And in the bench could be Shurton Aspinall, Buster Posey, Jackson Profar, Velez, and Connor Scott. Some speed mixed in with some fielding and just an all mix of shit, right? We have a very good core. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch this team play. Right hand with no DH. Villar is still going to be playing there. That's going to be an obvious choice. He's still going to be there. He's still going to be playing. That's, of course, an obvious one. We would rather take out Shurton Aspinall instead and rather him play. So you're still going to have Villar there. Marte could play there, and then you have Gallo. Then you could have Ahmed Rosario. Then have Santana, Rosario, him, and then Sam Huff, and then Rodriguez. Yes. But Villar is not playing DH. That's an obvious decision. He's not playing DH. And then Gallo, you can play third baseman. Perfect. Marte there. Rosario, he could play great against the lefties, but we still need Villar up at the top. And then him, Villar, and then Rosario. Then Arezu, because he's a fucking perfect man for the team. Arezu. Then Joey Gallo, perfect. Then Aquino, perfect. Marte, we actually need. We were saying that he needs to be there. But Arezu's a big time hitter there, but we're gonna have to demote him a bit this year, I think, because Marte is gonna be a big 3 guy. He's gonna be our big 3 guy, and we need him to be a big home run guy. So I think we're gonna focus on him being there, and then Sam Huff finishing off the rotation there. So Villar, we still want him playing center field, and then Marte take over Gallo, and then Gallo, you can take over third baseman and Profar. And then Marte, Arezu, Santana, Sam Huff, and then Guzman. Perfect. There's the core pitching rotation now. We practically all played through all of them. Perfect. I want Boraki to play there, Lance Lynn there, and I want Hans Kraus. That's an obvious decision for me. I want Hans Kraus to play in there. Like Carrick, I still want you playing there. Winkler playing over here. We are going to be trading away one of these guys, I think, to pick up kind of a relief pitcher, but we'll do that much later on. We are going to get up to the draft. That's the main focus of today's episode, is getting up to that draft. We want to do practically everything, and getting up to the draft is one of them. So let's get this going here, baby. Autofix, active roster, autofix. Perfect. There we go. So we're off to a pretty good start. Oh my god, look at the wins that the Texas Rangers are just piling in right now. As we are just piling in those victories. As the first month we're 22-12. Hans Kraus has a 5.02 ERA. We'll check that out later. But Villar having a struggle in the first month of this year. He's just not doing as well. But Arezu 314, perfect start. Marte also good, playing good. Gallo, oh my god, this man's playing like a monster. Aquino's struggling, which kind of sucks. Hopefully he can start producing again. Santana, oh my god, this guy is hitting it right off. I think he plays better in kind of a deeper role, because this year he's having a massive season already home run wise, and that's great. Ahmed Rosario's playing solid. Guzman struggling. Sam Hoff not doing too bad. Scott, when he got in there a couple chances, he has been doing too bad. But everyone else hasn't been doing too bad for our hitting core. Pitching, Rodriguez right off to a hot start this year. Lopez not doing too bad. Boraki, fucking god. Lance Lynn struggling, and Hans Kraus has also been struggling to start this season off. So hopefully he can kind of get himself back under control. Peterson not too bad. Stevenson, Perdimio, Santana, Chapman, 83 overall. He's kind of slowly declining there. I wish he was doing a little bit better, but I think it's because he's struggling. Yeah, he's struggling a bit. I think we throw him because he's just not pitching very much. Yeah, only 4.1 innings compared to everyone else that's been pitching a pretty good amount. So I think what we're going to do is just have one setup pitcher and then go right into that. So I think Leclerc, perfect there. How much Winkler's been pitching a lot too. So, but yeah, let's keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Keep her going. Let's get on to that draft. We have 26 days. For this episode's going to be a long one. That's what I kind of want from it. Where we stopped in the offseason, I couldn't just simulate a little bit of the season. We had to get a pretty good amount in. As the Texas Rangers are just having a red fucking arch season, man. Keep active. We don't really need to get rid of him. Place on bench. He's just going to be in the spot that we want him to be at. Hopefully. Keep active. We keep active on him. As we're at the draft now, Chapman's, we need him in actually, we could just have him in a setup role. I think that would be better for Chapman in that setup role. Anyways, so where are we at in the... Oh, man, we're tied with the Angels. The Angels are playing very good. Same with the Athletics. They are playing very strong as well. So everyone's in our division. They're playing very strong this year. And I think we got to keep stepping up our play and keep playing better as well. And I don't know why we're ranked so low defense. I feel like we're a pretty strong team defensively. What the... Oh, because of Arezu. I think we're a pretty solid defensive team. I've been focusing on that for years. We're not... I don't think we're the best bench team defensively, but we're not too bad. Anyways, so let's get on to the draft. Let's get to the draft here, boys. And we're not going to have the best pick because, you know, we didn't have a bad season last year. We had probably one of the best seasons last year ever. So let's see where we're going to be picking at and see who we have a chance at picking. I don't think we're going to have too many, like, green potential A's. Yeah. So we're just going to have to guess. So what do we need right now? We need a pretty good amount of just everything right now. Gomez is fucking fast as fuck. Castro, meh. Heyman, no. We want 80 potential. Yeah, he's an 80 potential. Escobar, meh. Woodruff, that's not too bad. Freddie Woodruff is not too bad. Stuart Suzuki. We do need a future first baseman, and he's from Japan. I wouldn't mind going after Stewart, seeing how well he maybe he will be. See if we can get a lucky pick out of him. That would be nice. These are all the compensatory picks that people get when they lose players and they qualify off for them. I think it is something like that. So that was a long time before we got our next pick, but I mean we haven't really been too bad in the past couple of years. Carlos Merced, we need a relief pitcher. I don't think Ojeda would be too bad to pick up for the team. See if he'll be a nice depth player for the team. See what he will be. No, it wouldn't be too bad to get a nice depth guy for catching in the future. Wouldn't be too bad. And then let's get another guy for the Texas Rangers here as well. Not very much left. We'll go after this Terrence Williams guy. Probably be our best guy to go after. And then we got one more pick, I think. We're not going to be getting anything special from this guy. Really nothing special. Just pick Carlos Salas. I really don't care. We'll pick somebody random, and if they happen to be good, they happen to be good. So let's take a look at the draft picks, and then we'll end the episode here. No fucking way. Stuart Sasaki. Look at this man. This is crazy good DH guy for the team. And he's a 90 fucking potential player, and he's already 69 overall with that good a contact. What a great pickup. Angel Ojeda, great B potential fucking prospect for the team. And then Thomas Alessio, nice prospect. And Terrence Williams, I'll sign him because of that speed and stealing, just because of that fact. So very good prospects surrounding the team. And we had a very good draft. What a great way to kind of end the season. Or kind of not end the season, but end the video. We are kind of playing strong. We're having some good seasons from a lot of good players, and I'm happy. Marte's been playing good. Gallo's been killing it. Quino's been stepping it up a bit, but I mean, this team is playing good. I'm really happy with the way that this team is playing. I'm hoping they can continue to play this good and have this type of success that we've been having all season long. But we're going to have to keep playing big. We're going to have to keep playing big, and we're going to have to keep playing strong if we really want to make it into the playoffs this year, because we got three good teams that are playing really good this year. The Athletics are only 2.5 games back, so we're going to have to really play strong in the next couple of games. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.